care counter plans and midterms to set, and then the physician to patient relations to set.
And then case. So it's topicality, palliative care, midterms, physician, patient.
Relations. Or,
Yeah, physician, patient.
Yeah.
Autonomy, dignity, and then.
Autonomy is on the
Yeah, I'm doing it on case first.
Oh, on case.
Yep. All ready? Everyone's ready?
What document do you all start on? Because on here it starts with.
Yeah, she's just doing a line-by-line thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All ready?
Yep.
Okay, first autonomy. Autonomy is all of the right to choose. Right now in the status quo, every American does not have the right to choose PhD. This makes a lack of each of our autonomy, whether it's a patient, family member, or doctor. We all relate to this lack of autonomy that's fully 97. Extend our other fully 97 states that it is our responsibility to talk about the side of our society and get terminally ill patients their quality of life back. Extend to our ACLU 96 cards. We say that the not giving a patient autonomy when the body takes away their liberty. Without the ability to make one of the most important decisions of one's life, none of us have autonomy. Extend Christina Ryan Jackson for D. We say that autonomy is the key to value of life. Our autonomy arises from us making our own decisions without being able to make the decision of PhD. Our autonomy is infringed upon. Extend both Davis Green and Manuel Nine, which describe the decision process to collaborative model and safeguards that are implemented in the process of PhD. All these factors ensure that the values and safety of the patient are considered first. Is the value of life doesn't outweigh? Of course, value of life outweighs. Every single person in our country wants value of life. Every person that exists and wants their value of life, they want this autonomy. Autonomy and dignity can give that. They say value of life is objective. It's not subjective because every single person wants value of life. They said that beings,
It's not subjective because they get to decide.
yeah, it's not subjective because they get to decide. Okay, let's go on to dignity. Every individual deserves the right to dignity and painless death. Not being able to choose to enter pain after full life takes away the value of life. An adult should not be reduced to trial like safety, said that's Bill 9. It says Smith 11, which state that terminally ill patients go under a serious amount of pain and some would just rather die than after of this pain. It is the doctor's job to listen to the patient's pleas. Not listening to their patient is cruel and pushes them into an undignified state. In our other psychological card is clear the majority of patients agree that pushing patients into an undignified state is wrong. Not listening to terminally ill patients who want to die is inhumane. The future social with PhD should be non-existent with the safeguards that only on loose policy stipulations to ensure for a dignified way to end the patient's fate. They didn't have any direct attacks to our dignity, so I don't have to answer anything to that. Also solvency, they don't really say anything about that. So our thought explains more safeguards that are currently in place in the death of dignity, Leo 9, Reinhardt 96, and Pope 14, and these would prevent any abuse of information about demographic, depressed, or disabled. Okay. Let's go on to topicality. PhD and PS functionally act the same way. We are topical. Extend starts at all 13, which supports the plan's use of dying instead of suicide because of the better connotation as far as mental illness and the patient and physician relationship. Have a high threshold on T. We don't have to have the best interpretation, just a debatable one. Competing interpretation bad. A race to the bottom, and they can always find the more limiting interpretation. And B encourages theory over substance. The low threshold on T makes winning easier for the negative, discouraging good to substantive debates. What we're focused on now is what the plan can do for people to get their value of life back for autonomy and dignity. That's what we should be focused on. Okay, on to the palliative care counter plan. Palliative care is in the small health 1,000. Greater recognition of the need to ensure comfort and promote dignity is reflected in palliative care for the terminally ill. Significant gap in the body of scientific knowledge and clinical education with regards to palliative and end-of-life care remains. Must prepare for a significant role in these areas next. Palliative care is present in the U.S. right away. Strong association exists between palliative care and human development. 34 of the 35 countries in Group Power 4 have higher medium levels of development in North America, both in Canada and the United States are in Group 4. Our plan is enacted after things like palliative care offered to patients. This is our loose call card, which states that patients must be advised of alternatives such as hospice care, pain medicine, etc. These are palliative care options. But we enact our plan when patients come to the doctor and says, hey, we've tried this, it doesn't work, we want this option. That makes Canada doesn't do anything unique. And we get a permit, we can do palliative care and this. Midterms. GOP won a nominal backlash against Obama around October 10:30. Obama's election when no president has done in the past 50 years have two horrible midterm elections. Obama is likely to have the worst midterm numbers of any two-term president. Obama had one midterm worst pass, part of the last 63 House seats, and Democrats are expected to lose another 5. Most recent presidents have one disastrous midterm, and another midterm that was not terrible. Looking at Senate losses, Republicans lost another 5 seats in Bush's. Where Democrats have a chance to tie the number of Senate losses that Republicans have returned the midterm to Eisenhower, and the GOP lost another 13 Senate seats. Democrats lost 6 Senate seats in 2010 and seems likely to lose 10 seats next week. That would add up to Obama and midterm Senate losses to 16 seats. Is the president personally to blame because he feels show leadership, the answer is yes. Next, multiple bumpers to ensure Republican win and voter ID laws ensure winning McCarthy to 1031. Republicans appear poised to win majority seats. It is routine for the president party to lose. A number of broad factors are weighing against them, include near record low approval ratings, a fluttering economy, frustration with the healthcare law, and projected low turnout among core voting groups. Process of Democratic law stems from the retirement of key senators about to have multiple re-election battles building out in states where Republicans perform especially well until MH12. There are other forces. One of them is the coordinated fight by Republican leaders to institute restricting voting rules. Placing hurdles in the way of would-be voters, Republican legislature have introduced about 1,000 voter ID laws. They have no impact. This is in regards to their Keystone argument won't pass and still fear environmental concerns for 56. Even though evidence is clear, state White House is supposed to make clear that this does not mean the decision was near. Its deliberations will continue. Democrats cannot approve the Keystone pipeline anytime too soon. Many environmentalists have made defeating the pipeline a top priority. Democrats want to continue to collect massive votes. They need to at least delay any decision next. Republicans won't push for it. Other concerns for Stucia 26. Republicans said there's no place for the Keystone Pipeline in legislation to raise the debt limit. Burton said he expects President Barack Obama to ultimately approve the pipeline. Another top Republican on the committee said momentum toward approving the pipeline makes congressional action on the issue less urgent. We think it's moving in the right direction. It's not as pressing. It's one of those things like healthcare. How many times are we going to vote to show we support Keystone? The State Department issued a final analysis about Keystone wouldn't allow a significant expansion of production as we need to support us because it means to protect possibly could not be blamed for any worsening of climate change. All of their other impacts on the midterm test that won't happen because we bring the Dems will win. The GOP win and the Dems won't win. Onto their DSAD, physician and patient. Physicians assisted dying does not have the right medical ethics for multiple reasons. First, our plan doesn't increase pain. Second, the main point of having doctors reduce pain and help the patient. Well, our plan does this. No studies prove that PS lists to an increase in pain and multiple all causes problems in 10. They seem that they have disordered organ studies. They're going to be a report that the study is subjective focus on the family could move the study shows patients that are about twice as likely now to suffer. This is not accurate. The research showed a subjective evaluation. The actual thing was not measured next. The role of the doctors really suffered and distress more likely to result from doctors not doing this and how 97 ethical imperative should be to provide care in whatever way best serves patient's interest. Patient requests help with suicide and the doctor believes request is appropriate. Requiring someone else to provide assistance would be a form of abandonment. The greatest harm we can do is to consign desperate patients to unbearable suffering or force patients to seek out a stranger. Just extend our Smith-Levick's card, which is the role of the doctor is to try and cure pain. Also, just extending our regulations in years 12 that say that those are the regulations we support and they prove that they can be administered ethically. Also, our other Smith-Levy, which is pain outweighs. It's the doctor's job to is his job in the relationship for the doctor to give their patient care and to solve for their pain. They said the plan undermines relationship and ethics. No, we proved that it does not because our safeguards prevent against any targeting, as well as the fact that doctors' job is to help their patients to reduce their pain. This was Smith-Levin card. They also said that it directs effective response to disease. It does not do this because their link, which says that we undermine a relation to ethics, does not say it also. Since we've destroyed their link, there are things like the Redmond 6 card, which says they're just going to rectify to this fatal disease and extinction and erosion, etc., aren't going to happen because we've shown that we have an ethical plan in place that it is the doctor's role as a physician to help their patient and end their pain. Let's just go back to case for a second to finish up. Okay, so specifically on the autonomy flow, we kind of already covered this, but they say that value of life is subjective and that there's no system. We have regulations, and these are the XL3 and Manual 99 things in place that say a collaborative model and safeguards, etc. Specific safeguards are going to protect any kind of thing about fears about the value of life being subjective. It's not a subjective because each of us feel it, but our safeguards implement the way that our plan can be implemented ethically. So there shouldn't be any fears about targeting anyone because every single person going to the hospital is going to undergo the same amount of regulations. Just touching again on dignity, how they deny ions for all this. This is a huge issue because if none of us have dignity, none of us can walk down the street with our heads held high and have respect, and there's no point to life. And our plan allows for this to give people back their dignity. Also, did not touch on solvency at all, and so yes, it's open for process.
Okay. In your midterms evidence, you keep saying multiple bumpers. What are these multiple bumpers?
One second.
McCarthy as well as thumper answers. You keep saying multiple thumpers, but what are these thumpers?
It's the number of broad factors going against. These would include a spluttering economy, frustration with the healthcare law, and a projected low turnout among core voting groups.
You said perm, what perm?
The perm or the counterplan with palliative care, we've shown that, yeah, perm do both.
For palliative care?
Yes,
Okay.
we can do both.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said that over about 1,000 voter ID laws were passed, but it also goes on in the card that nearly 100 have been adopted. Are these voter laws statewide or are they federally delegated? How do they work?
The voter ID laws, well, sorry.
You have to have a photo
Yeah.
ID when you
You,
go.
yeah, you have to have your
Is this
voter
only
ID.
in certain communities, certain states? I mean,
Our main point of this
How-
card
how
is
wide
that that Republicans are going to win. So,
I understand. But
Yes.
I mean, this seems like something that'd be important. Like, do you know at what stage they're implemented?
the voter IDs?
Yes. Is it state? Is it certain communities? Is it
It's like your
federally? It
polling
says over
location.
1,000, but only 100 have passed. I mean, where do those apply?
Yeah, I'm going to say.
States
I don't
decide
have-
which presidents and, or not, precincts and like
Yeah.
counties that get it.
Okay. Now, you say the Dems are still fear environmental concerns, but if the Republicans were the ones to win the midterms,
Mhm.
the Dems wouldn't really have a say in it, right?
That's our defense, so even
Yeah.
if you win, that the Dems are going to win, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because, you can't solve your impact with the Keystone.
And if we prove the Republicans aren't gonna win, that doesn't matter either, because they're not gonna push for it.
Okay.
So the net can't win at all.
On the impact, no. Yeah, because we proved that the GOP is going to win and that your impacts are not solvable, that they're not going to have it. Any other questions?
One.
So you said that pain isn't subjective because we say it is?
So,
People have their own right to determine.
are you
what
saying
their
value of
right is.
life?
Well, no, you said that we said that value of life and I guess pain at that point are subjective.
Yes.
So you're saying it's subjective because we say it's subjective?
It's not
No,
subjective.
it's not subjective, every single person, okay.
We're gonna take that.
Okay.
This is mine, this is mine.
You have 514.
I'll just. You say 514?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, over it.
514.